younger than what I am today now, maybe 15 years ago, I used to stay in an old apartment in Gujarat with my family, and we used to listen to all these songs in Chitrahar and those kind of zone. And one fine day, suddenly, I had this piece of music coming out of my neighbor's window. It went something like this. It was a shock for me. And my mother used to think, why is somebody singing a song about their sister? But actually that song blew me away because it was a sound so fresh. You had never heard this sound before. And this old lady used to play the song on loop. 10 times, 15 times. And I used to sit beside the window. Suddenly all of this sound coming. It went on for a few days. But then I realized it did not belong from our country. It did not have our language. But still I was singing the song. There was something in the song which made people connect. And that made them happy.
My neighbors used to play TEDxIITBHU. So, first music exposure for me. Musicians are magicians. Musicians are nomads. They create a world within a world wherein the mind stops and heart listens. Just think how music has breathed magic into our lives. It could be a mom's lullaby, morning chants, temple bells, a song that made your friendship grow fonder, a song that made you fall in love all the more, and if the love didn't work out, a song that comforted you in your sad moments. It so often happens we have tears in our eyes when we listen to good music. We can also have tears in our eyes when we listen to bad music, but we are not looking into that. So why does this happen? Heart mein kyun kuch hota hai when we listen to good music? Where does this music come from? There is a place in south of Russia which is an unbroken tradition of music over centuries, and they have a specific term, K-act. K-act? They have a specific term, K-act, which has a very beautiful meaning. Hey, where is that term? No. Okay. It means a spiritual place within from where the music comes from. This is true for musicians, for artists, all across the world. Whether they are an artist from countryside, cities, singer, instrumentalist, because the music comes from the depths of the heart, it has the power to touch the hearts of others, to heal and harmonize the lives of those who listen to it, feel it, enjoy it.
Well, this is how it looks like when two musicians meet for the first time. It's pretty blank, but this can be changed into something like this after 15 minutes. Thanks to my friend Pradeep who do these sketches. Then the point is, under Maati Bani we've been collaborating with lots of musicians. And we have found that all these differences, they are just over the surface. Underneath is just one spirit to make good music. Now, what does Maati Bani mean? Literally, it means Maati Bani, language of the earth. But I'll tell you what it actually means. If we found out that you are a good musician, we're going to trace you. We're going to come to your house. We're going to coax you to play with us. Then we'll take you out of your house in beautiful lap of nature. And it can be between mooing cows, biting cold.
C'est quoi?
Or if you are one of those adventurous types on a bullock cart. So this is what's been happening with us since some time. We shake hands with musicians, and then after 15 minutes, we are playing music with them. We don't know even their individual styles or where they belong from. But the point is, when we make music, all differences vanish. Music is a profession like no other. Actually, if I heard some great musicians play right now on the backstage, I can actually go up to them and ask them to teach me something. How is it possible in other profession? It's like you hear somebody and you can just absorb that. And it's like a relation. So when you see a musician, when you meet a musician, you already know that you are related.
And it really doesn't matter whether you're from China, Russia, Mongolia, Bangladesh. Are we talking about just one world? Why not one universe? And maybe if we got the right signal from Mars, we will go to Mars, find an alien, take him out of his home if he has one, and come back with some funky sounds, and we won't even need to tweak those sounds with these effects. It'll already be like chee-chaw, chee-chaw. So in colleges such as yours, it is easy to find instances such as these, wherein a girl from Mumbai is singing poetry of Ahmed Khusro, and a guy from Manipur is strumming the guitar, and a Carnatic singer is adding a gamakkar too. Where are the differences? They are simply non-existential. Music at a deeper level is not just music, not just a piece of entertainment. It represents values, culture, beliefs, history of that place or country. So when two or more musicians come together, we've always experienced this in our collaboration. They come at a singular plane of being. They don't think that, okay, let's come at a singular plane. No, it naturally happens. And from there on, they create beauty, they create magic. It's not because of a person's talent, it's only the magic of music that creates this beauty. All the conflicts are just vanished.
When music is actually like food, you can permutate, twist around, jumble up the recipe until it tastes good. We went to Kerala and we found this amazing French vocalist in an ashram there. And she was singing with extreme zeal and enthusiasm, dancing while she was singing, and we offered her to record on the beach. When we came back, we found this flute seller wandering in the streets and we recorded him. After that, we ran across a cotton carder and then we recorded him, and after that we created a Hindustani classical melody on top of it. So how does a French vocalist merge with the flute sellers and a cotton carder sound and then blend with Hindustani music?
Hindustani classical music forms an integral part of all our songs. And we love, appreciate, respect other cultures without forgetting who we are. This is the way how we express, then how we value Hindustani music. The beauty of Hindustani music lies in its ragas. To state very briefly, ragas are a melodic scale which depict a certain emotion or a feeling. For example, morning rag bhairav. Morning rag hai. It evokes feelings of deep calmness and devotion. Or Bahar, spring. Cynics say that Hindustani music is dying, and there are some others who believe that Hindustani music needs to be saved. But can we save the infinite? Who are we to save Hindustani music? It is our culture, our traditional arts that nourish our souls, so gently, so lovingly. It is these arts, these traditional art forms that give us an identity and keeps us rooted.
Well, I would like to show you a collage. What's common between these people? As a matter of fact, there's nothing common between them. They don't eat the same food. They don't speak the same language. They don't have the same color. But at the end of the day, they are still part of one song. What John Lennon did with Imagine, or what Michael Jackson did with The Man in the Mirror, is something we cannot imagine. It's unimaginable. It united all the people of the world and made them sing songs of brotherhood. Suddenly a person of one country has a concern for a person of another country. How did that happen? I would call it magic, because there is no other way to connect so easily. It's only through music. Music can transform lives instantly.
As musicians, we firmly believe that a time will come when in greater understanding we shall have no borders on the earth, and that all the wealth shall be equally distributed. But this kind of equality cannot be forced, or it cannot be established by wars. We have already seen that. History has already seen that. It has to come through love, from our heart, our genuine concern to establish peace.
And what is evangelism all about? It's not about forming one international assembly or having one common government or a world with no passports. It's about having genuine trust and a feeling of brotherhood. The earth was divided into millions of years ago into thousands of pieces due to tectonic activities, let me say. But right now there's a bigger tectonic activity happening in our heart. Our hearts are divided. And they are not going to stick back if we lack trust.
Every day we say that the world is becoming smaller, that the world is changing. But let me put it this way. The world is not changing out there. We are the change. So if there are negative forces working to divide the world, let us all be the positive forces working to unite the world. Peace will come when we as a race become humans, by religion, love, and by nation, the world. Thank you so much. I would like to present a song for you, which we especially did for this event. Again, the magic of music, it literally came out of the sky just 2 days before we came here. एक ही है दादा दादी के एक ही है जब अपने खाए फिर क्यों रहते हम है बनाए एक ही है जब तेरे